come on for a walk, or get your mats. You're gonna do some stretch outs. Get your weights. You're gonna do weight exercises. Get your chairs. You're gonna do chair exercises. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Stand up if you're walking in place. Jump on your bike. Start the treadmill, hon.
Power on.
Yeah.
Move.
Oh yeah. Thanks for coming on the walk. Let's knock out this 40 minutes. Whew. I have a peppermint in my mouth, y'all, so. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Ah. I don't have my tight spandex stuff on. It's a season change. And they ain't gripping those thighs like they should. Like that spandex. Take your thighs and put it in the chokehold. Yes, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Now y'all can see white. You see the white socks? See the feet? Hold on, I just gotta do one more thing. Uh-oh. There we go. Here we are. Okay. That's gonna have to be it for today. Yeah, y'all. Oh, before we get in the topic, as I got closer to the exit, y'all know how to get close to the ancestors' energy, and for years, when and before, I used to celebrate this day. I used to go to the library, fire station, wherever, look at the parade. But one thing I always felt, there was no camaraderie there for me. It was camaraderie there for them, but not for me. And I couldn't understand, because I was saying thank you for your service and all that stuff too. But I didn't find out until I got, like now, I'm close to the exit. So today, I kept giving vibes, like images of back in the 60s, being in Harlem, and all the junkies that were Vietnam vets, laying all in the holes. And as a child, even when I went back in the 70s, I stayed with my aunt. No, that year I was running around Harlem. And we weren't scared of the junkies. Matter of fact, we was happy he was there. Kind of felt safe. They didn't want us. They wanted heroin. But they say, yeah, that's how they came back from Vietnam. Huh. So, if you check in with your ancestors, you'll know, or the ones who walked before us, you'll know that they ain't celebrating this bullshit. Now, I know the history says, uh-oh, there goes the man. according to South Carolina, they said they celebrated it after the Emancipation Proclamation to celebrate the African American soldiers. And then, of course, it was taken over by this penal colony. Because if it was just African Americans, it would be considered a criminal enterprise. Because we are born in blood enemy criminals, our ancestors came here as prisoners of war a long, long time ago. And then mixed race kids that they left behind, never forgot, and has been making our life a living hell ever since. Anyway, so if you're clicking with them, when you talk about that World War II, that World War III, that Korean War and stuff, I'm telling you, check in with your ancestors. So, I stopped. It was more of a pain than a celebration that all these lives were lost in vain behind lies. Lies. Just European Africans killing European Africans. They all came from different tribes and shit into Europe, but they ain't gonna teach you that. So, no, I don't celebrate it. And then on top of that, what, just 4 or 5 years ago, we find out they was coming out in the service and unliking us. So that was a big one. That's what the ancestors hit me with first, like, oh no, no. No, you won't stop that right now. And I did. And when I remember it, they have me remember how they were always at the bottom to get the grunt work. They make me remember that when it was a platoon or whatever it is called, that had to go out there and face war, they made sure to put the African Americans first. They knew that once they fall down, everybody come after them. I remember this old guy from World War II. He was a chef on a Navy boat. And I was like, a chef? He said, yeah, I wouldn't do nothing else. He said, who you think used to patch up the holes in the boat? I said, who? He said, African Americans. He said they wait till they get in shark infested waters. They thought it was funny. They thought it was funny. They thought it was funny. So, no. Whenever those vibes kick in, no, because it's, excuse me, y'all, 'tis the season. So, no. Also the fact that when these African Americans returned from war, very few got the advantages of having served. A lot more wound up swinging from trees in their uniform or being shot by a paddy roller. And even now, they ain't saying they taking them out on life in them. They saying now that all the men's is be hanging themselves. So, no. And let me tell y'all something, millennials. Tell you something right now. The same parties that was in power with all these wars is still in power now. They're warmongers. They're warmongers because they make money The crowns make money. The royals make money. Now I know this is hard for y'all to believe or understand, but when the royals gamble, they gamble with millions of people's lives. When they pit country against country for their amusement or financial gain, all we get is unlife. This is a penal colony. These folks are wardens. We are connected to Britannia. The only royal family we have is the one from Britain, because the Britannias kicked out the Spanish and the French and the Mexicans back in Mexico. Those European Africans, honey, they're warmongers. Look back at their history. Do it separately. Say, look at the Europeans, and then look at the Africans, and then put them together and say, holy shit, we're going to be fighting forever. But don't do it, millennials. Get rid of them Democrat Republicans and them Republican Democrats, and you'll have a great chance of being like other countries that don't war all the time. They don't war all the time. You see, even Spain slowed down their roll. But you know, they got so many penal colonies, they really don't need to make a fuss. But they got Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, I think Argentina. If that's not Brazilian, then Portugal just has it. It's a penal colony. Puerto Rico was Spain's penal colony, but these junkyard dogs occupied it and been treating them like shit ever since. I don't know if Spain was much better, but I sure know this penal colony ain't better. Talk about Puerto Rico, if they had a choice. Hey, I see you coming. Thanks for coming on the walk. Hi. I can't see who it is. My glasses is a little steamy too. So, you need to look at the bigger picture. My excitement now is seeing who the Crown picks to be the executive warden on this penal colony. One is telling the Bible, letting the Crown know that he'll do war. The King James Bible. At the Kings. Oh, y'all, I'll read the message on our break. And, the other one is throwing money to stop the advancement of Russia, because in World War II, Russia and Germany was trying to get to England. Remember, these are all European Africans. So, that's what it is. And money from the penal colonies support all the wars. That's what I said, we ain't getting no reparations. I heard something reparations. I'm like, stop that, y'all. That's like going to Guantanamo Bay and giving them folks money. Not gonna happen. Hey, I'll read your comment during the break. It's not gonna happen. Let it go. Learn your history and stop their advancement of destruction. That's why I say we junkyard dogs. When the Crown says go, we go. So we'll just see what executive warden the Crown picks. Do the Crown want blood? Or do the Crown want to keep taking money? And if the crown say blood, you millennials, y'all finna get drafted. That's why I was so happy today when I read in a town that I used to live in, 17% drop in preschool enrollment. They said they ain't making no preschoolers no more. I'm elated. This penal colony doesn't respect or love children. It's a manipulative tool. They stopped doing it, but the Republican Dems and the Dem Republicans used to be kissing on babies. Then they walk away and starve the baby. Ooh. Oh, y'all. It's also raining here. So, let me see if I can stretch this out. Ooh, because I ain't stopping. Because I can't tell you how good my back is really feeling. This is my hip area now, not my back. I ain't a stopping, y'all. I ain't a stopping. So, or if you don't go after them Republic Dems, you better send some drones over there to that bitch in the crown and his bald-headed son, because those are the decision makers. These folks here are just puppets. They can't even release money to give you milk for your kid unless it comes through the crown. That it's okay. That's why your kids ain't got no milk. If you don't get rid of them, they're going to put y'all in war. I won't be here. I won't be here. As they said, I just missed the Vietnam draft. When my cousin came back as loony as a tune. He was crazy anyway. He came back crazier. No, girl. And guys. There was always something when you learn the truth about why your life was lost. Just like when I found out the truth about me voting all those years. You feel like crap. You feel like you was really freaking manipulated. Then you see all the red flags you missed. But this last one, where everybody voted for Hillary and orange shit got in, I knew that was a crown move. It was like, Russia! Russia! You can't listen. If these wardens open their mouth, what comes out is a lie. But no, Russia was a crown. Joe Biden got back in because the crown knew we was going to tear this bitch in half. And their money was going. They already went because of the coronavirus. Y'all putting too much stock into these puppets on the string. And these European Africans, whatever they are, they hate. When they were young, in Congress, Senate, and all that stuff, in the capital and all the penal colonies, they didn't like young people. Then when they get old, they don't like old people. They got African in them. They don't like African Americans. Millennials, you don't get rid of them Republicans and Republicans them. And listen, there's a lot of countries out here sick of this fucking penal colony. For all you know, by the time this shit kick off, Asian countries and African countries will join forces and make this place fucking rubble. And set the prisoners free from this penal colony. Because they've been messing with everybody for so long. By the time they put you out there, you ain't gonna be nothing but target practice. Whew. Okay. Okay. The pants not as tight. You know? The pants are not as tight. So I think I got a little jiggling going on. And it's fat. So it's like tearing away from the bone. Tearing away from the skin. Tearing away from the bone. Tearing away from the skin. Freaking fat. Okay. Let me see, y'all. Let me see. Woohoo! Y'all make me feel so good. Hi, Christina. I had a great day, Christina. I woke up singing, don't worry, be happy. I've been singing it all day long. Hi, Miriam. Miriam, I'm doing great today. And this is the last week of our 6 weeks of walking for 40 minutes. And I feel fantastic. Short-term goal, 20 minutes. Short-term goal, this last 40 minutes. Long-term goal, the rest of the week, y'all. Whew. Let me just go and finish up this short-term goal, y'all. But my back feels good. In the morning and stuff, I'm standing more erect, which if you go back to the first video that I made 3.5 years ago, it was my goal that I strengthen my back enough so, ooh, come on now, water. That's what I'll be on outside. Okay, oh, here we go. It was raining, y'all. Rain and old people and bones. Oh, man. Rain and bones, honey. When you get old. But when you're an old gym person like me, you just push through the pain and tell yourself it'll be gone soon. And just like that it is. So, I'm telling y'all, let me get on the topic. I scared myself that time at T-Mobile. Man, I went from 0 to 1,000. Not on the outside, on the inside. I mean, I blew out a capillary. I think even when I got home, my feet were sore. That was hard. And I couldn't go to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was so angry. So angry. And as I'm trying to self-soothe myself, I'm saying, why are you angry? And it's because I lived so long under this bullshit. Why would he come over and ask the only African American customers in the store if they need help if he knew he was getting no pork environment? That's the bullshit. And going back any further, when I first got the phone, why would you sell me a broken phone? It didn't even have an adapter. Why would you sell that to me? Oh, African American. Old. No, I don't know nothing. They know I don't know nothing about uh, technology and shit like the kids do today. So they're already disgusted with me. So yeah, he gave me an old broken phone and probably said it'd take me 20 years to find out it was broken. But see, they used to do that same thing when I was a young African American. We'd have to stand in line and watch how everybody came in front of us. The European Africans. They came in front of us. And you're standing there with your stuff, waiting to pay. And they showing you that you can kiss their ass and they don't need your money. Or they'll take your money, give you garbage, and tell you to kiss their ass. Everybody ain't got that history, but I do. So then, come back, and then you do this, and then come back, and then and then more money, and then come back, and then more money. Oh, my freaking life. Come back. Come back. Why can't you give it to me right coming out the door? Nope, we saw you're African American. We made sure to get this shit and give it to you. And now come back. More money. Oh, my life, bringing shit back that's broke. And so, well, it wasn't broken when we gave it to you, but we can fix it for more money. I exploded inside, blew out my eye, raised my blood pressure, swelled up my feet. I don't have swollen feet. But remember, I missed the Wednesday, so I couldn't sleep that night. And all day I'm sorting it out. Like, okay, you can't go to the electronics store. They look at you, they know you're old. They know you don't know anything about electronics. They're going to cheat you. They're going to give you shit. You just can't go into them stores. Just like going to a doctor's office. The minute they look at you and see you're old, they figure they can cash out. You don't go there either. So those are two places you can't go. And, yeah, I can't go. And it does raise my blood pressure. Please, my blood pressure goes from normal to high, just me walking into the doctor's office building. So, we got to stay away from them. So I'm going back and forth, and I'm thinking about the walk. And then, like a miracle, as I started walking and telling y'all, and I'm walking and I'm telling y'all, and my blood pressure is coming down, and I'm walking, and I'm sweating, and I'm sweating, and I'm telling y'all, and then, after the walk, I went upstairs, and it was like, no, you can't go to trigger places. Look at this big fly. The car dealers or mechanics, that's a big no. Electronics shops, that's a big no. Doctors, that's a big no. Did I say post office? That's a big no. Because all these places set me to rage. Can't go. I know you don't give a shit about me and no other old people. I know we're just a easy scam or easy fucking get over. Ha 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 ha. A way for you to cheat Medicare and Medicaid at the same time. There's probably claims coming in for me, the doctor's office I don't even go to. But it don't matter, because they'll pay him off. They'll pay Crooked Doctor off, and then they'll put down that I have all these diseases. And then, anything happen with me, I gotta pay more, because I got a disease. Now, how can I refute that? European African swindler, they'll put me down for a whole lot of diseases. It ain't nothing I can do because I'm just an old African lady. And they're like, well, what do you care? You can't spend that insurance money anyway. Ha ha! Whew. I tell you. So, the next morning, when I got up, I was back to, don't worry, be happy. And I know that it was the walking that did it. I know it was the walk, everything was put in place. It was resolved. If you're on YouTube, you're looking at that phone from T-Mobile, but that's all it's good for. The camera and playing games. That's all it's good for. I ain't taking it back. I'm going to eat that. That's what you call a bad investment. But it was walking and exercising. It just broke that rage down. It really took the rage away. And once the rage was moved, I could see clearly. Clearly. Not blaming anybody, as I tell y'all now. I don't blame y'all for what y'all do. This is a penal colony. You respond to how you're treated and what you're allowed. And minus the brick and mortar, like the other prisoner, same thing. But I'm finna leave here now. I told y'all, if something was to happen to my daughter, and I'm here by myself, I'm going to rob a bank. Not for the money, so I can be put in federal prison. I ain't going to Carnegie State. I'll be out probably by the time the verdict hits me. I go back to my cell and lay down. That'll be it for me. But I don't get mad about that. This is a penal colony. Old people and babies. They starve babies, they starve old people. You don't mean nothing to them unless you can make it through, and then they want you for the army. They still ain't gonna give you nothing. They'll take your life, but they tried to take your life as a baby. And now as an old person, okay, let's look at this. The days I'm taking off, oh, I can do my floors, push my furniture, take my winter clothes with its summer clothes, and go from the basement and take it upstairs. And then, you're tired just thinking. I can't get no help. There's people who do get help. But you gotta be sick and dying. And I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I have to go for the and the thing, and the thing and thing, and the thing and thing. He said, okay, go see my cousin. Then stop by see my father. And then, if we poison you, cut you up enough, and you can't move, we'll send you aid. I ain't doing that shit. After we cut you up, pill you up where you can't move or see nothing, then we'll send you aid to help you. I'm old. Changing winter clothes, summer clothes, this and that. I can use the help of an aid, but I can't get it. I gotta be dying. Guaranteed dying to get help. Now y'all see why I said federal penitentiary? Inmates and shit be helping one another. I have plenty of help where I ain't got to cut out my liver or shoot myself up with pharmaceutical drugs. Ain't that something? The doctors and the insurance say if old people can get someone to help them. They call them CNAs, but I know them. They don't give medicine. They don't, please. It's the visiting nurses that do that. They do the same things that I need done. Can't get it. I gotta be old and dying. My eyes gotta be rolling up in my head. I gotta be drooling, spit from the side of my mouth. And they said, Vicky, darling, do you hear me? And I said, Vicky, darling, we'll get a CNA in here to help you dust and do dishes and stuff. And I said, that ain't happening. So apparently, I ain't getting one through them. Because I ain't doing nothing to this body. So you can send me what I rightly deserve for help. So many old people died from the COVID virus. So much Social Security money, insurance money, etc., etc. For us who are left. So I tell you, millennials, don't lay down your life for this bullshit. Because when you get old, now they say I'm supposed to have a man. No. Men only have the advantages of having a woman when they get old. You never clean shit anyway. So when you get old, you ain't got to clean shit, you never did it anyway. But I did it all the time. So when I get sick, even if I had a man, he ain't gonna clean the stuff like that. He don't do that. He was taught that that's woman's work. And it's not till the wife is sitting there that they would send an aide to help her. Because he ain't doing it. He wasn't raised to do it. He was told it was woman's work. This human experience. Whoop. Hoop-da. This human experience. Wow. So, even through this, you think I'm angry? Look at the sweat pouring off me. I ain't angry. I'm walking it out. I'm walking it out. I'm warning my housekeeper. And I'm seeing myself getting one. And I told y'all the minute I do, we'll be back to walking for 40 minutes again. So I'm fitting ready to take my ass out there in that garage and get on them skates. I even got my daughter's wig with a tie on that I'm going to use in place of a helmet. So I got to put stuff underneath it. And then I put on her wig with a scarf and I'll tie it down. And I'll use that for skating. So, that's what I'm wanting. But, I'm also wanting to finish up this 40-minute walk because we did it, y'all. Yes. And then we got 4 more days to go. And then we back to 25 minutes walking and 5 minutes hand exercise, which is a 30-minute, just your pace. Whew. Yes. Though I'm telling you, this long walk helps my back famously. Famously. Wow. I'm so upright. So upright when I move. But I can't do it, y'all. I got dust in places. I gotta clean out the air conditioner. So we put the air conditioner back on. Oh. Dust out some shit if we can. I tell you. Oh. It's a lot. And to get help, I would have to make myself a cripple. I ain't doing that. I love me too much. And so proud of the fact that I'm not crippled, that I'm walking upright, and my back is getting stronger. So you see, I ain't getting no CNA. They only give you a CNA when you're broken. Now all them old bitches and all these sit and places like that, oh, they wives ain't cleaning. They got housekeepers because they got the money. Millennials, if y'all don't get rid of them damn Republicans, y'all finna find y'allself under some military gunfire, and it's gonna be different from before because these folks are seeing what these folks on this penal colony really is, and I won't be here, but I say Asian countries, African countries, team up and come in here, because I gotta tell you, they're all European Africans. So when you come after this penal colony, the bitch in the crown and his son is going to release the Britannia military. And if I know what I know, the Scots and the Irish would sit their fucking ass down somewhere and mind they goddamn business. Because y'all ain't got it so good under them anyway. So you have the Scots, the Irish. Maybe you'll have Spain thrown in there. Maybe Spain will throw his hat in the ring. And I hope y'all tear this up. Portugal, maybe Holland and stuff like that, but they neutral. Y'all stay neutral. Don't get in this fight for these dogs. Because, I can't even tell you. Millennials, if y'all get rid of them Republicans and them Democrat Republicans, y'all finna be in a world of trouble. Y'all finna say, whoa, who, good now, what is it good for? A life in y'all. A life in y'all. Whew. Better get rid of them folks. All these wars, they have been in that political machinery, and they've come out wealthy, and we have come out dead and maimed. Squeeze your gut, Tuck in your elbow. Whew. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good luck. Yes, they all warmongers. They make money off of selling war machines. And let me tell you how they do. They could be fighting somebody and selling the military weapons and machinery at the same time. So basically, you go into a war where you'll be fired upon by the weapons from your own country, but are in the hands of a foreign country. That's bullshit. They do it all the time. They supply this side, and then they supply the other side. And then it's like you can fight against yourself. Because if they hadn't given the other guys the ammunition, it wouldn't be no fight. That's how these junkyard dogs are. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and good luck. And that Middle East war, Iranian, Iraqi, Afghanistan, all the military that they had blowing up, firing, or they said the American soldiers came from the Americans. The ammunition came from America. They said, oh, it came from Russia. Lying. That's why I'm telling you, millennials, don't go for war. They will supply the people that's going after you with ammunition to unlife you. That's the bullshit. Get rid of them. Those Republican Democrats and those are Democrats Republicans. You are literally will be a life by your own bullets. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk, y'all. Miriam, Christina, and them. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk.